So you're going to get in your mini band, feet shoulder width apart, arms comfortably kind of just hanging by your side really. They don't need to be straight, but you shouldn't be hinging your elbows throughout this movement, so keep your arms locked in whatever position is comfortable. I'm going to reach forward just a little bit to the inside of my thighs, okay, and what that's going to do is it's going to kind of extend my back muscles along the top, that your traps there, okay. So I'm going to extend my back muscles a little bit. I'm going to reach forward with my shoulders, and what that will do is engage my my pecs as well, okay. So I'm going to get a little bit of a squeeze in my pecs here, and I'm going to be extending and just kind of reaching forwards a little bit with my shoulders. And then as I come up slowly, I'm going to flare my arms out and push my head through the window, keeping really tight in the core. This will give your abs a nice stretch out, but also it squeezes and opens up your shoulders. So we're basically performing the first kind of half of those wall circles. We're getting to here and then coming back down again, okay. Very similar to band dislocates. The main difference with band dislocates and these front shoulder raises is that pump that I get a little bit in my chest, okay, because you will have just done your plyometric push-ups as well, okay, and therefore you'll be going back into your plyometric push-ups for set 2 and your final set 3 on this drill set, won't you? Okay, so the main difference is that I'm really accentuating that forward roll. I'm not leaning forward and just kind of hunching over. I'm still tight through my lumbar spine. I'm still head up. I'm just extending just a few more degrees so that I get a pump in my chest, okay, which is what we don't really get with the band dislocates, okay. So I'm just going to roll forward, keep my abs engaged, tight, head up, and then I'm going to pull out as if I'm going to do like a wall circle, look through the window, hold it for a second, and then fight that anti-rotational on the way back, coming back to 0 with a little roll forwards and getting that little pump in my chest there, okay. So I'll show you a couple just in succession so you can see. I'm coming up, out the window, coming down, pause, pull up, pause, come down. I want that concentric pull up to be a little powerful, okay, so we can start to transfer that force production that we're developing with those kettlebell movements. I want to hold at the top, not for this long, for 1.5 to 2 seconds, and then I want to control this negative, this eccentric portion down for 2 to 3 seconds. Breathe out, pull up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, extend over, pull up. Okay, so those are your front shoulder raises that you'll be doing in these drill sets. The other 2 movements that you've got are those anti-rotational pulls, which we've been doing. Anchor the band, pull, again nice and slow, and then control back. Okay, pull nice and slow, control back. You can play with the tempo of those a little bit. The important thing is that you fight the anti-rotational slowly, okay? So if you want to concentrate the movement slowly and accentuate the movement slowly, that's fine. If you want to rip and pull and engage fast, that's also fine, but you must perform the negative slowly, slowly, slowly. Excuse me, breakfast is repeating. Okay, and then your plyometric push-ups, fairly simple. What you could do with those plyometric push-ups to engage your triceps a little bit is a 3-hand position. We haven't really worked on these, but it'd be nice for you to engage your tricep pushes and your press-ups into a 3-hand push-up. So I'll leave that up to you just to experiment with. Okay, but essentially I start a little bit wider, blast off, and as I come down, I land a little bit narrower into a normal push-up, blast off, and as I come down, I come into a tricep push-up, blast off, and that's your 3, okay? So I'll show you a quick set of those, and you can play with that if you want. If not, if you're happy to just be getting off the floor in a regular press-up position, that's fine as well. But these can be a little bit fun and just play with your instability and kind of work your triceps a little bit and your shoulders a little bit more as well. So on the wide push, you're going to get a little bit more anterior delt. On the standard push, you're engaging your chest. And then on the close grip push, you're obviously working your triceps a little bit more. So you can play with those 3-hand variations if you want. I'm going to go wide, come up, come narrow, come up, go tricep, come up. chuck those in if you want.